You can't read an article about residential real estate without the author mentioning the affordability challenges that today's buyers face. There's no doubt homes are less affordable today than they were over the last 2 years, but that doesn't mean homes are now unaffordable. Let's get started. Hi everyone, Meral Ibrahim here, realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty in the beautiful Palm Beaches, Florida. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the wild world of Florida's housing market. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's set the stage, shall we? So picture this: sunny skies, swaying palms, and a real estate scene that's hotter than a summer day in Palm Beach. Yep, that's Florida for you. But here's the thing. When it comes to finding your slice of paradise, it's not just about snagging any old house. Nope. We're talking about understanding the difference between cheap and affordable. And trust me, there's a gap between the two. Sure, you might catch wind of the buzzword affordable tossed around at a pool party. But hold your horses. What's affordable for one Floridian might be a bit of a stretch for another. And that's where things get interesting. So today, we're about to break down what makes Florida's housing market tick. When we're talking about whether a home is within reach or not, we've got 3 things to check out: home prices, mortgage rates, and wages. Sounds simple, right? Well, let's take a closer peek at each of these puzzle pieces and see how they fit together. Home prices. All right, check this out. According to the latest scoop from CoreLogic's Home Price Insights report, home values shot up by a whopping 19.1% from the last January to this January. Crazy, right? And guess what? That's just one piece of the puzzle explaining why affordability took a bit of a hit over the past year. CoreLogic's monthly home price index provides current information on home price growth trends on national, state, and metro area levels. The home price index includes commentary from CoreLogic's team of economists to help home buyers better understand the current state of the market. Why should you trust CoreLogic's data? Good question. So here's the scoop on why you can trust CoreLogic's data. They've been at it for over 45 years. That's like forever in the world of home price tracking. Basically, their home price index is like the gold standard for keeping tabs on home price trends. And get this, they drop the latest updates like clockwork every first Tuesday of the month. You're not just getting numbers thrown at you. They've got a whole team of experts breaking it down in press releases, full reports, and even blog posts. So, yeah, when it comes to reliable data on home prices, CoreLogic's got your back. Here's an update on the US Home Price Insights, hot off the press for April 2024. So, what's the scoop? Well, get this. Compared to February 2023, home prices across the nation, including those less than perfect distressed sales, soared by a sweet 5.5% in February 2024. But wait, because there's more. On a month-to-month basis, home prices sprouted by a cool 0.7% in February 2024 compared to January 2024. And hey, just so you know, CoreLogic's all about keeping things squeaky clean and accurate. They're on top of their game with revisions using the latest public data to serve you the freshest insights. Another way of looking at this is like this. In recent years, home prices shot up fast thanks to those rock bottom mortgage rates as we snagged during the pandemic, and sparked a buying frenzy by, get this, while everyone was scrambling to buy, the supply of homes on the market hit rock bottom, sending prices soaring sky high. Fast forward to today, and those higher mortgage rates have put the brakes on the price rocket. But here's the kicker: not all markets are created equal. Some places are seeing prices take a dip, while others are still climbing that price ladder. Selma Hepp, chief economist at CoreLogic, sums it up perfectly. It's like two different housing worlds out there. Over in the West, things are cooling off due to a tech slowdown and sky-high prices. Meanwhile, in the Southeast and South, it's all sunshine and rainbows, thanks to strong job markets and new homes popping up left and right. So, if you're curious about what's cooking in your neck of the woods, your best bet is to hit connect with your local trusted realtor to find out what's happening right in your backyard. Mortgage rates. Ever find yourself scratching your head over those mortgage rate headlines? You might have heard whispers about potential cuts this year, promising lower rates. But hold up, that chatter's all about the Federal Reserve and their moves with the Fed funds rate. Now, while slashing that rate doesn't directly control mortgage rates, it tends to throw them a curveball. But guess what? When the Fed recently gathered, there wasn't a cut in sight, at least not yet. While mortgage rates are higher than they were a year ago, they've hovered primarily between 6% and 7% for nearly 8 months now. As the graph shows, mortgage rates have experienced some volatility during that time, and even a small change in mortgage rates impacts your purchasing power. That's why it's so important to lean on your team of real estate professionals for expert advice to stay up to date on what's happening in the market. While it's hard to project where mortgage rates will go from here, many experts agree they'll likely continue to remain around 6 to 7% in the immediate future. Now, diving into the nitty-gritty of what goes on in those meetings might give you a headache. But here's the bottom line you're after. Are mortgage rates gonna drop or not? Well, here's the scoop. They're still expected to dip this year. Even Jerome Powell, the big cheese at the Fed, hinted at future cuts, crossing his fingers for cooler inflation. When the Fed starts making moves, history tells us that mortgage rates usually tag along for the ride. So there's still hope, according to a recent piece from Business Insider. They put it pretty plainly. As inflation comes down and the Fed is able to start lowering rates, mortgage rates should go down too. So there's hope for the future for interest rates. Wages. Right now, the biggest win for affordability is the boost in income. Check out this graph. It's based on data straight from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, showing how wages have been on the rise over time. Boosted wages, that's like a breath of fresh air for affordability. When your paycheck packs more punch, you don't have to funnel as much dough into your monthly mortgage payment. It's simple math, really. Higher wages means a smaller chunk of your income goes towards housing costs. But here's the thing. Home affordability isn't just about wages. It's a whole shebang involving rates, prices, and those juicy paychecks. Confused? No worries. Your friendly neighborhood real estate pro can break it down for you, explaining how all these pieces fit together in your local market. So don't hesitate to reach out and get their expertise. And there you have it, folks. Affordability in the housing market is a balancing act between rates, prices, and wages. With wages on the rise, there's a glimmer of hope shining through for home ownership dreams. But remember, it's not just about one factor, it's the whole package. If you're curious about how these factors play out in your neck of the woods, don't hesitate to reach out to a real estate professional. They've got the inside scoop on what's happening locally and can guide you through the maze of home affordability. If you liked this video, check out this one too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. So until next time, happy house hunting.